I am surprised how much the other video blew up. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys that commented on the other video. This is Skinwalkers. This is Security Tales, Skinwalkers and Idiot Coworkers, the follow-up. Because there's been more progressing among the Skinwalkers. But hey, I want to show off what I did on the weekend that I had off after dealing with that idiot. One of my housemates, they squeezed past my car and scratched up my mirror. Nothing damaged, but they felt really bad. So they got me a vape pen and a cartridge to say sorry, which is awesome. And it was a Carvana brand. And what I decided to do was to make a couch. And on the inside of the couch, I have stored 4 Halo assault rifles and a Halo shotgun. And I pegged it into the foam that was used for the to store the vape cartridge. And this is we recognize her, right? Moira Brown. Check that out. Oh, she's tired. She's gonna take a nap. I also made this. It's a bar. I got my Tom Nook to sit behind it, and I can get Iron Man Tony Stark up on the front here, but there's a vape cartridge involved. So what I did is on the back here, and yeah, this I'll be able to put little objects on top, it'll be fine. But push down the button to open up the vape cartridge box, and inside here, I don't know what I'm going to put inside there. Thinking like a rocket launcher or some kind of heavy artillery. That'd be kind of cool. And this is an older one. I'm going to keep working on it, but I did some work on it the other week. But this is a staircase for the dollhouse. And the holes in the bottom are to let light from the light system through. And I'm going to use some clear plastic and like reinforce that and shit. Oh, and one more thing. There was the video I made with Legos where I took the Rock Raider thing and I put plastic in there, right? Well, with the other one, I added plastic along the edge here. And I wanted to show off how I got the material for that. This is a, what's it called? Fruit cup box. And the plastic, it's the same kind of plastic here. And I've got other material for it put away. But like this is how I get the material to do these little windows. Take my X-Acto knife and I cut the entire top rim off. Uh-oh. It's still stuck on here. There we go. This is trash. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to cut the bottom part out because the sticker here is not worth the effort of scrubbing and scraping off. Now we got this. And now I've got 4 sheets of clear plastic material that I can use for some. Those are my only Rock Raider pieces that I have, but got this little piece right here that I could stick some plastic on, and that'd look really cool. I could take this little railing piece, and if I was careful, cut out enough plastic, and I could probably go ahead and just curve it right around. I might have to do that, actually. That's kind of a badass idea. How do you go back in there? Okay, that's how you go back in there. Okay, so I'm going to take this stuff, and I'm going to stick that over there out of camera shot. I don't need to mess with any of this other stuff. I can get into some story shit. So, I want to say something real quick. I want to clarify something about Whale. The property where I ran into the crawfish at. I kid you not. This property is real super duper about being green and energy efficient and, like, you know, environmentally clean. Okay, their little river pool thing. Their actual pools don't use chlorine. They got salt water in them. Okay, so they get rid of the bleach, they get rid of the ammonia. It's a lot more efficient. It's a lot better pool. Even the spa uses salt water. It's great. Of course, I've never actually swam in there, but I do know what a saltwater pool feels like, and they're nice. But their river area that goes around the property has plecostomus, has little fishies, has crawfish and other little critters in there as like river critters. Why? Because they don't want to get mosquitoes. They don't want to get mayflies. So they stock the entire... They got ducks living there. They got little reed areas for the ducks to hang out in. And if you walk past those reed areas too late at night, you'll startle the duck up. Duck will come out there squawking at you. They've had incidents where dogs have gotten into fights with crawfish, and all the apartment complex really does is, we told you we had crawfish when you moved in. Is your dog badly injured? Well, no, it costs X amount in vet bill. Like, sorry? Did the dog kill the crawfish? Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not going to charge you for the crawfish. I mean, come on. Okay. So, I got to put a link down below to the other video, and I'm going to do that. But for now, I'm going to recap a couple of some of these stories before I add to them, okay? And the recap for that one was I was walking around a corner and crawfish in the middle of the sidewalk. Okay. There's another property called Turtle Rock, and they've got this long concrete pathway that crests over onto the side of the road. And I'm walking up the pathway, and I see a little rabbit go by me. I'm holding the phone in one hand. I've got my vape pen in my pocket over here, and little rabbit goes hopping by. Then two people go rushing by, but they look too damn hairy. And so I look up, and right as the path crests onto the side of the road, I see two coyotes over there, up on their hind fucking legs, glaring at me like, what the fuck you looking at, human? So I pull out my vape pen and I... Oh, your dinner's getting away. Couple days later, I'm back at that property. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to sit back and have my lunch real quick. And I park the truck, and I get out, I put my food on the hood because I'm not allowed to eat in the vehicle. And I'm munching. I have this salad with some nice maple turkey sausage. Great stuff, okay? And I did as I'd taken the sausage, I chopped it up and put it in the toaster oven, and then I poured the grease, whatever, onto my salad for flavor, and I had these big, huge chunks of turkey sausage. Great looking. Well, I got my head down, and I see movement in the grass. And I kind of look up, and like a couple of freaking coyotes on their old fours. They're on all fours, but they're like sniffing at me. And I've got my side to these guys here, and I'm like, it's the Skinwalkers. It's the guys from the other friggin' night. And so I hold a piece of sausage up. I'm like, hey, got this turkey apple maple sausage here. You guys want a piece? And I see their ears perk up. And I chuck one towards them. And they both rush towards it, and they sniff at it, and they wait. They're waiting for me to throw a second one because there's two. Chuck another one over there, and they both got a munch on it. Alright, I'm going to get out of here, guys. And I chuck two more over there. I put my stuff in. I get back to the out of there. Yeah, I'm feeding the coyotes. Next night, same thing happens because I had 2 packs of sausage. I open up my salad, all of a sudden they're sniffing around. But this time, I parked the truck better, and I'm able to see these guys directly. And like, they're obviously coyotes, but like, you never know when they might decide to stand up. Following night, I didn't have any sausage. I didn't have anything really that smelled, and I didn't see them. I had some watermelon, but they weren't interested in that apparently. A couple nights later, I go back to the same property, and this time I had a little package of like raspberries, and I crack open the raspberries, and I'm like, man, I see some mold on them. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I close it, and I walk over and I throw it in the trash can. The trash can was kind of full. It's kind of sitting right up on top. And I turn around and I take one step and I hear this like weird rustling sound. And I wait for it to stop. And I turn around. I don't see anybody there. But the box of raspberries was gone. Enjoy yourselves. Sure, okay. I mean, do you guys like raspberries? I'll give you more raspberries. Next time I got raspberries, I'll give you raspberries. I'm thinking maybe possibly these coyotes were the same ones I encountered at Kite Hill with the trash can. That's another older story. You guys should go back and watch some of my earlier rants. So yeah, I've got Skinwalker friends now apparently that I have lunch with. It's another property where I pull up in there and I see this little old lady walking around, and I see like her face is like peachish color, and like her shirt's kind of open, like she's got a shirt underneath, but she's walking backwards. Next night, again, she's walking backwards. Fuck. What the fuck? Third night, I finally get close enough without being too obvious because she's walking down a different street, and I get. She was wearing a yellow scarf around her head that hung down her back. She was walking perfectly straight the entire damn time. Oh. What else? What else? Oh, God. This video is not going to be as long as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go ahead and get into Agent 47. We're going to call him Agent 42 because he has all the answers to life and the universe. Of course he does. Of course he did. So, recap from the other one. I get this new coworker, trainee, a Colwen. Take this guy out, show him your route. Gets in the vehicle with me. First thing he does, earbuds, sunglasses, beanie. Oh, okay. I'm thinking maybe he's got some type of sensory thing. Alright, I don't know. I'm trying to be polite and respectful. Get told later on, no, you should have been polite and respectful. Okay. I tell him, hey dude, so like just so you know, I'm autistic, I'm a little socially awkward, and you know, like if I come across rude, I don't mean to be, okay? So, you know, bear with me. Oh, well, I'm shy. Okay, cool, I guess he's shy, alright. I call him Agent 42, Agent 47 knockoff, because he had a shaved, bald head, nice, good beard, and he had the nice sunglasses on all night long. 3 damn nights in a row, sunglasses non-damn stop. I get to the first property with him. I tell him, hey, go on the key bag. Get out the rectangular key fob. He pulls out a gray key fob. Is that rectangular? Next night, we go to a different property. I say, hey, go in there and get the green key fob. He digs through the bag. He's holding it in his hand. He puts it back in the bag. I couldn't find it. Dude, you were holding it. What do you mean? This. Oh, you should have called that a D-Tex. Green and round. You know, another point I tell him, hey, dude, here's the key. Go inside. Do blah, 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 blah. He doesn't. I come back around the corner. He's doing something else. Oh, I wasn't listening. Yeah, no, he wasn't listening. See, the entire time I'm trying to work with the guy, you know, maybe he's got some type of learning disability. Maybe he's got this. I'm trying to be patient with the guy. No, he had the earbuds in and he was listening to music the entire friggin' night. He clocked out night number 1 and he gave my boss man a brilliant fucking reason too. So, guy can't do the job right. One point, I tell him, hey, go out and check parking permits. He says no because you didn't get out. I'm the one training you, dude. You're supposed to learn this shit. 3 nights of training this guy. I'm calling the boss, hey, I don't like this guy. He doesn't listen. Da, 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 da. Me and the guy go out into the parking lot. Boss is talking to us. And he says that, oh, I tuned out because you weren't taking the job seriously because you said that you should take pictures of some properties and other properties don't unless there's something damaged. Which is it? Again, it's both. This property wants pictures, this does not. If that property doesn't want any pictures, but you go on the property and you still inspect the restroom because they want to know if the toilet's stolen. It's never happened. But if I go up in there and the damn toilet's missing, or the damn toilet is broken or something, it's flooding. Now if I go in there and it's covered in shit, okay, that's nasty, that's gross, I don't care. Okay, I'm looking for flooding, damage, something that is broken that needs to be fixed immediately. Then you take a picture. But some properties are specific. Hey, we only want pictures of the pool. But every once in a while, get us pictures of the bathrooms too. So like once a week you get a picture of the bathroom. But most of the nights you get pictures of the pool. You got your 3D glasses on, right guys? You got you in the splash zone. And I while I was training them, I told him this, and I even told him, hey, if you forget to take the picture, don't worry about it. Just don't upload an old picture. Okay? And he says that, oh, which is it? And even the boss man's like, dude, it's both. And his argument was, if you're going to take a picture of one property, you should do it for all the properties. Like, you know what? If you really want to do the extra effort, if you really want to spend the time looking around, oh, take a picture of this, take a picture of this, and then have to sit down and upload these pictures. And sometimes we're in areas where it can take as many as 2-3 minutes to upload a picture. You got 5 or 6 pictures, that's 10-15 minutes. You're sitting there, boop, boop, boop. And if you get a good, if you get a cooperating signal, maybe you can get the phone into a pattern where you're tapping away and it's just uploading them and you're kind of lagging the signal. You can fuck with the system a little bit, but in general, it's still. And we're rocking the 6G. We're rocking the police quality shit. They spent extra this year. So, and then I asked him, why didn't you get out and go check the vehicles at the one property? Oh, well, because you didn't get out. And I was like, dude, bullshit. And I shouted right in his face, bullshit. Me and him almost went to blows. And the only reason I didn't actually cold cock this guy right in the damn jaw is because he's black. I am not. I am clearly not. And if I so much as laid a finger on this guy, it would have been automatically I hate him because he's black. Not because he's an asshole, but because he's dark. If he was a white guy, I wouldn't have fucking hesitated. If he was a white guy, I would have been more disrespectful. And I'd be like, dude, the fuck is your motherfucking problem? Goddamn night fucking won. And I'm glad I didn't pull this with this guy. I got a double punchline going on here, okay? So, boss man tells me walk away. I text him. I'm going home. Fuck this noise. Cool. Send him on his own. The dude didn't even make it 3 hours and he milked it to 4. He did not even last 3 hours on the shift before the boss man was calling up and saying, hey, come back to the office. I need to talk to you. We have tattlers in the vehicle. It tracks us wherever we go. They can go on the computer and say, hey, Colwen went here, 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 here. Then he went back, He spent X time at this property and X time at that property. And like, it's not perfectly accurate. It's accurate enough. If you sit in one place for longer than 45 minutes, it starts beeping off, telling the boss man back at the office, hey, the dude's sitting here for 45 minutes. What's going on here? There is a camera mounted on the frame of the vehicle over on the passenger side, pointing directly at the driver. This bit me in the ass not long ago when they told me, hey, Colwen, you can't vape in the car anymore. Stop vaping in the car. And he even called me up at the beginning of my shift. Hey, Colwen, like, I gotta remind you, don't vape in the car. I hung up, immediately pulled out, belted one out right on the fucking camera. Because at that time, I didn't give a fuck. I was pissed off at the boss about other shit, but that's a whole another story for another time. I need my magic powder. Give me a moment. Pardon. Who am I kidding? That felt kind of good. So, have you seen this? We're doing build video of that right now. It's freaking awesome. It's a fun build. You should check it out. Cross promotion, I know. So where was I? The guy goes to the first property, gets there on time, takes the pictures, uploads the pictures. He has not yet learned how to operate our particular application for doing the reports. He's doing things ass backwards and this backwards and that backwards. And I showed him several times, hey dude, this is how you do blah blah blah. And I saw him do it correctly, but he kept doing stupid weird shit with it. Kept trying to use the drop down menu instead of going back to the top menu. Then he goes to the second property. Funny thing is that on that particular road, we've got the Quail Park, then we've got Briosa. And from the outside, they kind of look similar. Like, I could see you mistaking one for the other, but Quail has the nice little dog park atmosphere with the river. Briosa is pretty much castles on a hill. There's like 5 or 6 castle style, okay, not castle style, but like Indian, Spanish Pueblo kind of, whatever, okay? Up this big old giant winding hill and shit. It is not, oh, hello there. I'll bug them later. He can't figure out, hey, where's the pools? Where's the this? Because he's at the wrong damn property. So, instead of calling up and saying, hey, I'm lost, and being told, dude, you're at this property, you gotta go to that. Oh, okay. Nah, he leaves. And he goes to another property that he remembered. And in hindsight, he made a comment. Can't I just drive wherever I want? Well, no, because there's a schedule. You gotta hit this property, that property, and then you gotta go back. We gotta lock shit up and then unlock them. That's part of our main job, is to lock and unlock. He goes to a property called North Point, and he goes in there, pokes around, takes pictures, uploads a report. Okay, cool. He realizes, oh, I was at the wrong address. Instead of continuing on his route, just saying, okay, screw it for the night, he goes back 20 minutes the other direction to the colony. Not the colony. He skipped the colony. He should have gone to the colony. That was the one with the green key fob. Goes back to Quail Creek. Locks up Quail Creek. Then instead of going back to continue the route with the colony, he goes 15-20 minutes the opposite direction to another property called Casita and sits there for 45 minutes. If he would have sat there for half an hour and then left, he probably would have gotten away with it. But he sat there for 45 minutes. Because we should never be on any property longer than 45 minutes. Unless we're doing a tow or got shot, and that's a whole other issue. Boss man pulls up the camera, starts streaming this guy. Got his phone out, scrolling through Facebook or YouTube or whatever. Calls him up. Hey! You're over here at Casitas. Been like 45 minutes. What's going on here? Maybe you logged in any of the vehicles? Oh, yeah, nobody gave me the what's it called to log into that app, so, oh. You didn't think to call me up and, hey, boss man, how do I log into this? Dude, even when I was pissed off at the guy walking away, I'm texting back saying, hey, he needs this on his computer, and he needs this on his thing, and remind him of this. I didn't know he didn't have I thought that he'd already been given the other thing. I don't know about that. Yeah, no, that's okay, man. Don't worry. Well, we can just call this my lunch. No, dude, we don't do separate lunch times. Just come back to the office, man. I need to talk to you about some shit. Go unlock the other properties, all right? Oh, okay. So he goes over to Kite and pulls up, and at this point, the boss is like, hey, I want to see what happens. Computer, let me know when he stops. Oh, your guy stopped. Okay, let me bring him up and live streaming him. Sits there watching this dude. He does other stuff while he's watching this guy. Has him up in the monitor. Guy sits in the car for 15 minutes, dicking around on his phone. Gets out. Unlocks the gate. Gets back in. He's supposed to drive down the hill and unlock the pools. Sits in the car another 15 minutes. Drives away. Goes to the other property. Same thing. Sits there 15, 20 minutes. Gets out. Unlocks the pools. Goes back in the car. Sits there 15, 20 minutes. Leaves. I get my boss man. Gets him back in the office. Mr. Boss Man's an Indian gentleman. From the Middle East, Hindu, shit like that, Is he a practicing Hindu? I don't think so, but that's none of my business. None of my business. And he asks him, what happened here? What happened there? Why are you just on your phone, And gets him to finally admit that he's zoned out day number 1. Day number 1, this guy was not wanting to pay attention and listen and do what we're asking him to do. And he kind of just keeps pushing. I was like, dude, well, why this and why that? And finally the guy admits it. He didn't like the idea of a white guy telling a black man what to do. Well, was my guard Colwen rude to you? No. Was he disrespectful to you? Was he this? Was he that? Did he ask you to do anything? No. He just, got in the car and there was a white guy trying to tell him what to do and he just didn't want to listen to the white guy. We can't use you. The racism aside, do you realize how racist that sounds? It's not racist. Yeah, it is, dude. And that's why I'm glad I didn't haul off and cold cock the guy. That's why I'm glad I wasn't outright disrespectful and rude to the guy. I gotta be nicer to this guy because if I'm not, he'll accuse me of being racist. So he didn't accuse me of being racist. He just didn't like the idea of a white guy telling him what to do. Should have gotten the Hispanic guy or the Hawaiian guy or hey, let's get the Indian dude. Dude, I called the boss man up Wednesday night asking if I still had a job. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're fine. Well, how's the new guy? Oh, yeah, no, don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you get in. I'm sitting there in the office hearing all this shit. Like, oh, fuck. I don't care. So he's still talking to the guy. And it's like, we can't have you. He's like, I don't care about the racism. Colwen's not going to care about the racism. I just want to have you work with him, whatever. But, over 3 days. And the guy's like, oh, I can do better. I can do... No. Over 3 days, you had a chance to at least learn the route and pay attention to the route. But I have you on camera, falling asleep, nodding off. Man. Yeah, man. Oh, shit. And my boss tells me this guy had no time management skills. He had no intention to pay attention to the properties. And, yeah, he just didn't want to fucking listen. Hey, check that out. I got my baby Yoda pipe. So he's gone. He's not working for us anymore. And I'm glad. I asked the boss man, what would you have done if the guy had gotten in earbuds, beanie, sunglasses? And boss man told me, you should have told him to get that, point blank, exactly this, get that shit off or get the fuck out of my car. I will remember that. And if they get mad at me, I'll tell them, hey, this is a quote from the boss, get that shit off or get the fuck out. Let me end this off with another story of a dumb resident wanting to start shit. I have this property, the Kite Hill property, and I was going there. Right now, I don't got to go there until the evening, but until the morning time to unlock it. But at that point, I was going on the property, locking the gates, taking a picture of the pool to make sure it's empty. And so I come walking in, and there's 3 people in the spa. A younger couple and an older man with big ears and bald shaven head. Oh, I lit this fucking dude up because, okay, so I come walking by and I hold the camera facing towards the pool away from them and I take a picture. Oh, are you taking a picture of us? No, sir. See, I gotta take a picture of the pool to make sure it's empty. Oh, well, show me your camera. No! No, I don't have to show you jack shit. You need to get out of the pool and leave. And then he starts, well, if you don't have anything to hide, you should show me your camera. I don't need to show you anything. I don't work for you. You don't have a right to tell me what to do. Because, I'm not a cop, but, I don't work for directly this motherfucker. And then he starts, oh, douchebag says what? Douchebag says what? Are you seriously going to do this shit, sir? Oh, yeah, you need to show me your phone, douchebag. So I walk up to him. I get the camera. I put the picture on. And I hold it over the fence into his face. And for some reason, I bump the camera and it turns the camera on. All I see is your ugly face. Fuck. Refix it. I do it. Bump the fucking again. All I see is your ugly face. Motherfucker. I get the picture up and I finally... There! You see? Picture of the motherfucking pool. Shut your fucking mouth! And his friend's like, hey, whoa, you should calm down. You're like a police officer and you should show a good... Fuck you, asshole. I didn't see you telling him to calm down. But you were... I don't know where shit. I'm not a cop. And you should be glad I'm not a motherfucking cop. Because if I was... I turn back to the asshole. I'd have you cuffed in the goddamn pavement right now, bitch. And why would I want a picture of your bald, big-eared, motherfucking, ugly-ass bullshit fucking self? And besides that point, motherfucker, you've been on camera this entire goddamn evening. It's a fucking live stream camera right at the friggin' spa. Shut the fuck up and get your shit. And I go, walking back out, slam the gate behind me, and there's 2 people walking their dogs. Do you have a car here? It's our car over there. I'm locking the key on the top of the hill. You need to leave, please. Okay. I tried being polite. He didn't want to just shut the fuck up, so I got to vent on him. No, I did not have the body cam on at the time. I'm wearing the body cam upon people more and more often. Because if I decide to yell at them and I have reason to, okay, that was funny. Alright, this has been Colwen talking about skinwalkers, idiot co-workers, and and yelling at residents when they're assholes themselves. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and hey, that's actually not bad on the time. Talk to you later. Bye bye.